Hey everyone, welcome to this quick intervention. My name is François. I hope that you're doing very well. I just make this quick video to answer this crucial question about the finance of the majority of Canadian, because I'm living in Canada, so I'm interested about the finance and also the ways that people could use to multiply or increasing their money or their saving. And that's why I made this quick intervention. So before to continue, I would like to strongly recommend you, if you're first time to discover me, to take a look on my website, which is www.globalstreettrader.com. It's the academy, trading online academy, basically, that we teach people how to trade stock, bond, indices, ETF, those stuff. So if it's something really interesting you can definitely take a look, and also send a message to see for to take a look on your framework or your monitoring, if you're interested for your knowledge, to have a knowledge, financial education too, right? So yeah, most of Canadian here are very scared about the financial markets, and I can understand that, because there's a lot of people which is promise you miraculous earning on financial markets. They also trying to pushing you to sell content, to tell you that if you follow this content, you make money for that. So there's a lot of scammer, unfortunately, in this field, and I agree with that. There's a lot on social media, and people are scared, and they don't want to lose their saving, right? Because also the media played a crucial role for showing those kind of movie as the Wolf of Wall Street, where people, there's guy there call people on the phone and and make dream, then sell them hope and those stuff, right? It's not about that, that's why there's some of structure, professional and ethic structure, as the GSTA, like us, we are 100% legit. Our documents are public, so if you want to consult that to see if you really we have a authorization or agreement to giving some financial courses, we strongly open to show you that, so you can take a moment to see what we do really, right? And I have also my public image on the LinkedIn too. You can go in there and see François Abley, ABLEY, so you will see me and see my academic background and my also professional background too, right? So I can understand that people are very scared about those people. And unfortunately, in this field, it's there's a lot of those kind of people. So that's why you have to be very careful. So it's because of that here, Canadians are more close to traditional investment, which is the basically, it's the most of the product which is offered by the banks. It's about the mutual fund. So that this is why I would like to make this video to answer the question for the mutual fund, and mutual fund unfortunately is not is not made for to make rich people, like mutual fund, guaranteed investment certificate, because I've been working in the bank, so I can tell you all the product that people use to invest on that. And yeah, GIC, which is guaranteed investment certificate, mutual fund actually. Also there's yeah, bond, private bond, private equity, also private equity fund, bond fund, and yeah, is those kind of family of the fixed income, right? And fixed income, unfortunately, is not made for people who want to be rich. It's made for wealthy people. Like if you want to keep your money and you want to living with kind of such of a fixed revenue per quarter or per semester or per year, then it's a great product for you, right? It's a concept for wealthy people, right? If you want to become an annuitant, right, and you get some like the annuity per quarter, depends of your terms of your investment. So this type of product requires a lot of money. Basically, the range is between $250 to $1 million. So let's say if you invest $1 million, right? Because it's a low risk investment, very, very low risk investment, and then is not require also to follow to see like which one, because the all product has been already conceived by a couple manager of the which work for the banks and also the product for the bank, so they sell you the opportunity to invest in some product that you don't know, right? And then when you invest on that, then you can make maybe 2% per quarter, 1% per quarter, but 1% or 2% per quarter on 1 million is still 20,000 or 10 or 20,000 per quarter, which is actually great, right? But let's say if you're like an average people, like basically you if you are between 38,000 to 70,000, like an average people, you earn an average revenue which is estimated to the 70,000 max. If you invest on this product, you can be rich with that, because as I said, it's conceived to keep people rich, like to preserve the capital, the money, and it's conceived for wealthy people. So if you're an average, just simply logic reasonment, you will stay in average too, because it will keep you in this same social condition, right? You can be rich with that. So that's why it's very important to break up with this kind of manner, invest in manner, because when you want to build a capital and you want to grow up on your financial investment, you have to speculate on the financial market. And speculation is very difficult for sure, but it's not complex, right? It's easy, but it's not like also too easy, right? It's just a couple principle of and rules that you have to learn about that, and then be greatly framed as such a structure like us. We dare to respond to this question, and then accompany people to and make sure that the product that they invest on, it's suitable for their needs and for the also aspiration for the future financial situation, right? So that's why we create this academy to help the most of average people, which is they want to know about like the financial market, take control on their own investment, and and speculate properly on the financial product, which is the CFD, for example. Then you can open an account with a broker. You can invest also on a future contract, so is it those type of things that we teach you about that, like also ETF too. To talk about the ETF is also offered by the banks, but I strongly not recommend you to go into trade with the banks, because the charts are not updating, is delayed, the information are not updated. There's a high fees of commission. There's also a couple of things which is not, it's not like it's playing against you, right? So if you want to do speculation, there's a lot of brokers, then you can choose one of them, and then also be greatly framed, then we can teach you how to do. Because the fact is, when you have a small amount, like small saving, let's say for example 20,000, right? 20,000 or 30,000, you can also use this capital to speculate properly, invest on index markets, forex market, commodities, and then when your money grow up, then you can secure your money, right? This is the classic scheme that you can use that, right? Because if you're going directly to invest to the mutual fund or you want to invest directly to like a trusted fund, it's basically the low risk of investment for sure. So you cannot be wealthy like over the upcoming years which is coming. Like you can get just 2% or 1% uh, per per semester or per quarter, you know, and 1% on like 20,000 for example is just $200. Like what you want to do with $300? Like you won't earn that, and after it's like the gross earning. We didn't deduct the inflation, the fees for the managing, because actually it's a product of the bank, so they will charge you the fees, the management fees, and there's a couple of, you know, fees that they will charge you about that, and you will lose money at the end of that, right? So that's why when you have a small account, you have to you know, firstly invest in the knowledge for your financial culture, a financial education. You can get that like with a very low price. If you can take a look on our website, the price that we offer is not like something like you know, something to crazy, you know, something crazy. Is just like affordable for every people. And then when you do that, then we'll teach you to know how to speculate correctly in financial markets. And after that, when you grow your account, then you can secure that to buy a traditional investment. There's a like equity private equity fund. There's a stock fund. There's a basically like the fixed income, right? Fixed income product. And fixed income product is great when you have a lot of money, right? So that's why I just want to make this video for now. So if it's something which is really interesting, you can take a look on our website to see all the services that we offer, because actually I insist in the word, it's not like you know, an online business that we won't just make money on function, or just make money on people. We just make money on financial market. We all do that together, and then you invest in your knowledge. Then you can have like the financial culture. You can have like also manage your own risk, and you can also, you know, take control of your finance, instead to just going to put the money into the banks, and that it doesn't like works in your side, because it will actually work for the bank, because they sell you a product and the product is for them, right? So yeah, definitely if it's something like you can take a look and see if it's the investment or the fact to buy these courses, it's suitable for your needs. Then you can keep in touch with us. We're there to help you, and then we not to we will plan like a schedule like to for to know what your like your really needs, and which one type of product that you will be easy to invest. Because even you do speculation, there's not all the product we can also play with that. You can also be easy with the only forex market. You can be also easy with the index of commodities. Depend also of your availability, of your time, of the size of your capital that you have. So there's a couple of things that we have to define firstly before to going on the financial market. So it's basically it's very easy. And then when you grow your capital like over the month, like month after month, then you can starting with 20,000, and after 1 year or 1 year and a half, you can get maybe $300,000. Then with the $300,000, there's a portion that you can put into your tax-free saving. This is like the classic like move that all the Canadian financial professional knows how to do. Then you can you know, secure your investment and not paying you know, in high portion of the tax, right? There's I think it's 80% per year, something like that. So there's the information that we can provide you through the courses, and we will be very happy to receive you. But please, you have to break up with like the traditional investment, because traditional investment, we just, if you're an average people, if you're already wealthy for sure, then you can go into to buy a bond fund or private equity fund, or invest in the GIC, which is guaranteed investment certificate, and be an annuitant, right? But if you are an average people, like you earn between 25,000 to 70 or 75,000 per year, then you can have you can take a look seriously to know how to manipulate the financial markets, the asset on the financial market, and be a great speculator, because there's a academy, trading online academy like us, will be there to accompany you and to frame you correctly. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Take a look definitely on the website, which is www.globalstreettrader.com. You can also send a message. You can shoot a message anytime you want. If you're around here in Canada, we based on Ontario, which is contact at globalstreettrader.com, and we see you around. Thank you so much for watching this video. Was François Ablé. Have a great day. Bye bye.